Yeah. Greetings. In the name of the Most High. You're laughing at me, I get married and stuff, yeah? Honeymoon. 12 years of honeymoon already. We need to go on a honeymoon no more. Right. Thank you all for all the blessings and the good vibes, Marriage is an institution created by the Most High. So we're trying to follow that principle, Alright, so we want to thank everybody for showing the love and giving the blessings, Blessed. Give thanks. Today we're going to talk about the eyes, though. And the eyes, very significant. And lots of people wanted me to talk about the eyes. Because lots of people have trouble in their eyes. You know what I mean? My grandmother was blind. She died at 102. Blindness. My mother, who died last year, August, was blind also. She was blind. You see? Glaucoma, cataracts, retinitis pigmentosa, macular degeneration. You know what I mean? All these affect the eyes in a negative way. But now we're going to show you now how you can take care of your eyes and how you could learn to read them fine print like that, like this here, without doing all this thing like this here. You know what I mean? Watch me now. See? People have to do like this to read. You're not supposed to do like to read at all. You're not supposed to have something out there looking at how you want to read it. You know what I mean? And you have to take care of the eyes, all right? And for me personally, I prefer to lose a limb, a hand, a foot, but eyes, I don't want to lose my sight. So that is the reason why I try to take care of my eyes on a regular basis, all right? So we're going to start to work on teaching you how to take care of the eyes. If you have glaucoma or cataracts, cataracts is a little bit more difficult. Again, that's come from dehydration. Don't forget, cataracts come from dehydration. And I think it's the protein that causes that. That's a whole different thing. We're going to have to go into that. But we have the camera now. We have our camera now. Yeah? So we get in our projector. And then we're going to start to do everything visual on a screen with classes. And you're going to learn about the herbs in different categories. How these herbs form. We're going to teach you about herbs you've never known before. All right? That's what the camera is for. So we get in there day by day, yeah? But for now, we got to use Christiana. All right, the eyes. Let's go over here. And we're going to, before we go, see here now? This is my breakfast. See my breakfast? My breakfast is sea moss mixed with some nuts and seeds. One for the heart and the eyes. My old-fashioned oats, my coconut water, my holy immune, my coconut jelly, and my inside compound mixed with ginkgo horse chestnut to keep my arteries clean, keep my circulatory system well, and keep my eyes healthy. All right? That's my breakfast. This is my breakfast right here. I ain't know about no ham and cheese and stuff like that. Yeah? All right, let's go over here. The eyes. The eyes is important. See your eyes here? Now I want you to look at the whiteness in the eyes. And a lot of the brothers who do iridology will look at the eye, the iris of the eye, and they can tell you what is going on in your body, in the system, by looking at your eyes. Because your eyes is very significant. Once the baby is born in infancy, you notice that lots of young children have whiteness in the eye. See it over here? That's telling you how healthy that child is. When we get older, the whiteness seems to disappear. And a lot of people who is exposed to the sun also have troubles or get troubles in the eyes. All right? So although the sun is good, the sun can be also negative to your eyes. A lot of the people in the Caribbean, the whiteness in the eyes start disappearing. You understand? Because we are living in the sun, in a sunshine state, number one, and number two, we don't wear dark shades when we're out in the sun. Every time I go out into the sunshine, I put on the dark glasses. to protect my eyes from the ultraviolet of the sun. Okay, that's important too. Now glaucoma. When you have glaucoma, glaucoma is pressure of the eyes. And glaucoma is caused, there is a cause of glaucoma now. Glaucoma is caused by a defect in the eyes draining mechanism. Glaucoma is a defection in the eyes draining mechanism. That's what causes glaucoma. We're going to tell you how to fix it. You understand? Cataracts is a little bit more difficult. So glaucoma is caused, there is a cause now, by a defect in the eyes draining mechanism, yeah, causing a buildup of what we call intraocular pressure. The buildup of the intraocular pressure in the eyes is because the draining mechanism of the eyes is not working properly. When that happens, when the pressure increases, it damages the optic nerve. Once your optic nerve is damaged, it interferes with what? With vision transmission of visual images to where? To your brain. Once your optic nerve is damaged, I'm going to say it one more time. Once your optic nerve is damaged, it interferes with vision transmission of visual images to your brain. Once the optic nerve is damaged. And then some doctors have what we call angle closure glaucoma. And that is where you get pain when you have angle closure glaucoma. Now 4 million people in America is diagnosed with glaucoma. And half of them even know they have it. So you could be walking around with glaucoma, pressure in the eyes, and don't know you have it. You understand? Because it's damaging your optic nerve. Now, who gets glaucoma? Diabetics get glaucoma more than any other person, especially when they have high sugar levels, because too much sugar is bad for the eyes. Now, in the back of the eyes, there is something called the retina. And the retina is a layer in the back of the eyes. It's right in the back of your eyeball. It contains cells that are sensitive to light. Now, it triggers nerve impulses that pass where? That pass to your optic nerve again, to your brain, where your visual images is what? Is formed. So you have to take care of the optic nerve and you have to take care of the retina. That's very significant. All right? Now, come back up here again now. Now, when I'm treating your eyes, I treat your liver. When I'm treating your eyes, I go to the foods from nature. Because God put herbs and He put foods on this earth to help us to keep our eyes healthy. If you go back into the Bible, into Genesis, Jacob was fooled, Isaac was fooled by Jacob because he was old in age and couldn't see well. His eye was dim. So Jacob could have fooled him. See what I'm saying? So a lot of the time the doctors will tell us, well, you know what? Old age causes you to have cataracts. That's not true. Old age don't cause cataracts. Old age don't cause glaucoma. Glaucoma is caused by high blood pressure. Glaucoma is caused by diabetes, having a high sugar level for a long period of time. Glaucoma is caused by people who are doing welding. Glaucoma is caused by free radical damage to the eyes. Glaucoma is caused by too much coffee, drinking coffee on a regular basis. Glaucoma is caused by environmental toxins. Glaucoma could also be caused by you not eating the foods that have lots of flavonoids, which help with the small capillaries to help them to stay well. So you could be deficient in vitamins and minerals and flavonoids and carotenoids, and if you are prone to having troubles in your eyes, glaucoma, cataracts, retinitis pigmentosa, macular degeneration. You're going to have it. And all the inflammation of the eyelids. Okay? So let's go to herbs now. And we're going to teach you what the herb that we use to keep your eye healthy. They're called formulas. Because in herbal medicine, one herb takes a longer period of time to do the job. So we use herbs in combination. We call them formulas. So we're going to teach you now what herbs, what foods, and what supplements you can use to keep your eyes healthy. Because not because you're young and feel you could read in the dark light, meaning you won't have eye trouble long term. Learn from young. Once you're young, try to read in good light because you're going to damage your eye long term. All right? Wonderful. Herbs for the eyes. Let's go to the first one. Ginkgo. Lots of people feel ginkgo is a herb for the brain. But it is also a herb for your eyes. And it is also a herb for your heart. So it's not only a herb for your brain. Blueberry. And blueberry is a herb we use for diabetes, but it can also be used for your eyes. It acts as bilberry. Bilberry, blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, they're all berries. They have a lot of flavonoids. And blueberry is significant because although it works in the eyes, it also helps to drop the potent sugar levels also. And the blueberry and the ginkgo, what they do is they increase microcirculation to your eye cells. I want to repeat that. Ginkgo and the blueberry, they increase microcirculation to your eye cells. And they also get rid of free radical damage in the eyes. That's what they do. And lycium fruit and chrysanthemum and blueberry extracts are also important because this herb here works on your liver. And it drenches your liver. And it also helps, this herb here also helps with circulation to the eye cells. But this herb called lycium fruit or goji berry is significant because it has lots of flavonoids and carotenoids. And these are compounds that found in certain foods that help with what? Microcirculation. It also helps with capillary, keeping the capillaries healthy, keeping the arteries strong. They call them flavonoids. We will talk about those in a while. Those are the herbs we use for when you have troubles in your eyes, any kind of trouble, glaucoma. This formula here, ginkgo, blueberry, lycium, chrysanthemum, blueberry extracts, they will prevent cataracts from forming in your eyes. I'm going to say it again. These herbs here will prevent cataracts from forming in your eyes. And it helps with glaucoma, pressure in your eyes. Hawthorn fruit is an herb used for the eye, for the heart, but it is significant for the eyes because it also deals with circulation. And if you have Alzheimer's disease, this herb should be used with another herb called skullcap to stop the shaking of, Parkinson's disease, to stop the shaking of the Parkinson's. Rose hips, elderberry, dulse, which is a seed vegetable, and dollar seed is very significant also in treating your eyes for any kind of condition in the eyes. And rose hips, the reason why we're going to use rose hips and elderberry, because rose hips have lots of vitamin C, and elderberry have lots of vitamin C. And in research, I'm going to use the word research loosely, research have proven that people who have glaucoma, pressure in the eyes that is higher than 27, benefited from using lots of vitamin C to help to bring the pressure back down naturally, not dropping eye drops in your eyes now. Rose hips have lots of vitamin C, elderberry have lots of it. Dulse have lots of minerals that is also important for your eyes to replenish your glutathione, which is the most abundant antioxidant in your body. Let's go to eye infections. Eye infection and xanthelasma. This big name. This is just these doctors give you all this big name. I can't even pronounce it myself. Xanthelasma. This is the condition here. This condition here is when you have these little growths on your eyes, over your eyelids. And this is caused by cholesterol. This condition here is caused by cholesterol. Lots of people have it when the cholesterol is very high, and it causes all these growths to form on the eyelids of the eyes, and then the doctor come and remove them, or they give you a scar. So to prevent this condition of the eyes, which is scars on the eyes, you have to look at your cholesterol levels. If the cholesterol level is keep on being high, and you keep on having a high cholesterol level of 280, 300, 350, you are going to create this condition in your eyelids. And that is telling me that your cholesterol is high. That's why you have all these conditions here like that. Right? So when you have this condition, xanthelasma, we go to your liver, and then we go to the lymphatic system, because your lymphatic system controls that whole area over here. Your lymphatic system controls all this over here. Your lymphatic system. No doctors could do that either. Your lymphatic system controls all over here. So once you have this over here, once you have this condition, we used to have these growths over your eyelids. We go to your lymphatic system, and we go to your liver, and we drop your cholesterol. And then we use a paste. Look at the herbs we use for the paste and the drink of the tea. Blue flag, cleavers, echinacea, eyebright, pork root, marigold. And if there is an infection, we go to golden seed. Marigold or calendula is an antifungal herb, but it is also significant for your eyes because it has lots of lutein. And lutein is found in the where? In the retina. Lutein is found in the retina, and marigold have lots of it. So once you have an infection in the eyes, any kind of inflammation, we use the blue flag, the cleavers for the lymphatic system, echinacea for the lymphatic system, eyebright to wash the eyes, to increase microcirculation to the eye cells, pork root, marigold to wash the eyes, and golden seed if there's an infection. If there is an infection in the eyes, and if there is growths on the eyelids because of high cholesterol levels, these are the herbs we use together in combination. We mix them together because people keep on asking me how you use the herbs. We mix these herbs together, and we take 1 teaspoon to a cup of hot water, and we're going to cover it for 5 minutes, and you're going to drink 3 to 4 cups every single day. If you have an infection, or if you have this condition over here, we use some of these herbs in the powder form, and we make them into a paste, and we drop it on the eyelids, and automatically all these lesions on the eyes caused by this condition here, which is caused by high cholesterol, start disappearing. All right? Now you know. Let's go to the foods now. The foods. We mentioned in the beginning of the video that foods are very significant for your eyes. And foods like sweet potatoes is very significant because they have lots of flavonoids. The color of the potato, the purple color, beets, is important for the eyes because beets have choline. And beets, if used regularly in the juice form, using a juicer, will help to detoxify your liver. But that's what choline does. Red peppers is good for glaucoma. It's good for retinitis pigmentosa. It's good for night blindness. It is good for macular degeneration. Red peppers, beets, sweet potatoes is also good for night blindness, where you can see too well. Yellow squashes, dried apricots, and dark leafy vegetables over here. in a juice form, in the juice form. Juicing them on a regular basis. Over here now. Supplementation. Supplementation. Closer. Once you have glaucoma and you want to bring your pressure down naturally, you got to take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C, space it out during the days. Research have proven that people who are deficient in vitamin C and people who are deficient in chromium, which help to metabolize your sugar levels, you understand, and keep fats away from the system, also gets glaucoma faster. Have pressure in the eyes. People who are deficient in this vitamin and the mineral chromium, don't forget that. Once you implement these vitamins and minerals in your diet, your pressure will drop automatically if the optic nerve is not damaged. 800 IU of vitamin E per day. 300 milligrams of thiamine per day. Because the research has proven that lots of people who have glaucoma and who are prone to getting cataracts is lacking in thiamine. Vitamin B1, which is found in grains. But they strip your grains of all these vitamins to make it look pretty. And when you eat all these grains, they are in earth. So you don't get the thiamine from your grains. You have to go to brewer's yeast. Or wheat germ, sorry. Or brewer's yeast, sorry. Yes, also. Brewer's yeast and wheat germ. 300 milligrams of thiamine per day. B100. 100 milligrams of all the Bs. And 500 milligrams of pantothenic acid, that's vitamin B5. And octudine 2. And I want people to look at this particular product made by this company over here called Allergy Research Group. This company right here. See them here. See them here? This company called Allergy Research Group. These people make some wonderful products. Bioavailable to your body. This is for cancer, autoimmune diseases, liver detoxification. Good for your eyes. Good to keep you healthy. You don't become malnourished using this. But there's another one called Octudine 2 that is made by two doctors. One is called Dr. Gabby and one is called Dr. Wright, the two eye doctors. And what they did, they used lots of these herbs and minerals and vitamins and amino acids in this particular product here called Octudine 2, and it keeps your eyes well. And it helps to prevent glaucoma and it helps to prevent cataracts. Inositol, 500 milligrams of lutein per day. And you will be able to find all these stuff in the Octudine 2 instead of going to buy them separate. 20,000 IU of beta carotene and 1,300 milligrams of borage oil, which also help your cell membranes. Don't forget, all these things are significant to keep your eyes healthy. But you can't keep your eye healthy eating pork. You can't keep your eye healthy eating ham and bacon and eggs in the morning. You can never keep your eyes healthy having high blood pressure. You understand? So you have to look at the foods that are organically grown, that is not stripped of the vitamins and the minerals, and use them. And if you have glaucoma, you will see for a fact that your pressure will start dropping. And if you have this condition over here, you look at your cholesterol levels, take a cholesterol test, and I could guarantee you that your cholesterol levels going to be high once you have them lesions on your eyelids. And you just drop your cholesterol and use all these herbs here that I mentioned: blue flag, cleavers, echinacea, eyebright, procruit, marigold, golden seeded feather infection, and you're going to see all these symptoms start to disappear. Baby girl. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah? Push the love button. That's why we want to see some love. Push the love button. All right, let's go. Come over here. Now, the breakfast we're making this morning is nourishment. Nourishment. So we're using some coconut water with some ripe bananas. Yeah. Some coconut water with some ripe bananas. And don't forget that All we need every day is 1 handful of nuts. See? 1 handful of nuts per day. That's all you need. That's all the fats you need for your system. 1 handful of that, nuts. And make sure, and then 1 handful of sea moss. Yeah? All your minerals. And then you look at this here. Now we have the coconut jelly. We call it the coconut flesh here. I put it in there. Because that have lots of minerals and vitamins. And then I take 1 scoop of my holy immune. And I drop my holy immune in there. Then I take my mixture of my inside compound for my eyes. Because I protect my eye cells. I protect my optic nerve. So I just read fine print. You understand? And I take 2 capfuls. That's about 60 drops. And I put it in there. And I put some oatmeal raw to help with my cholesterol. If there is high cholesterol, you got to use that. And then we blend it up. That's it. You didn't need nothing else for the day. Just get up the lemon. You didn't need nothing else for the day. That's it. Now you see what I put there? Watch it now. See that? You need nothing else for the day. Nothing else. You have to go and chew on food and make your organs work hard and then give your eyes troubles. Nutrients, nourishment. That's what the cells need. That's what your eye cells need. They don't need no pork. They don't need no barbecue. They don't need all the bread and cheese every day. You have to use food to help your eyes. You want a baby? You afraid of it?
Yes, no, I won't.
You have some? You must have some.
Of course.
Now, you see what I just put inside there? You see me put no pork. I ain't put no beef. I ain't put no sloppy joe. You see what I put? I put things that will nourish my system. So how can people say, I eat once per day and I'm malnourished? Look what I do. They all give me nourishment. And then I put my heart and eye compound in there, oxidine, too. How I could be malnourished though? You see what I'm saying? So you have to learn to avoid querying for them foods every day. Try to eat the food that will be nourishing to your eyes. Because you might talk that crap now. Oh, I'm young. Hey, I'm 22. I can see fine print. Oh, yeah, right? Got to be 40. Because there were many people who coming in to me every day in the 30s and the 40s. And I say, read that. And they're doing like that. Wow. How old you are, man? 35, 32. Oh, yeah? God damn. You can't read fine print? Because lots of people have bad liver health. And once your liver is stagnated, you are going to get troubles in your eyes long term. Once you are a smoker, you are going to increase free radicals, these molecules that steals your electron and cause them to be impaired and cause you to have troubles in your eyes and cause you to have troubles with cancer. Once you increase free radical damage to your eye cells, once you increase free radical damage by using alcohol on a regular basis, by smoking lots of cigarettes, having high blood pressure, having diabetes and not controlling your sugar levels well, using lots of white sugar, which is bad for the immune system and which is bad for your eyes, if you are prone to having troubles in your eyes, it's going to happen. And I teach prevention. That's what I teach. I teach prevent troubles in your eyes. And once you prevent the troubles in your eyes, you could live to be 60, 70, and you won't need no glasses because your eyes will respond to you. But if you keep on abusing your organs, it's only a matter of time till your organs going to start to rebel against you. Before we go, let me give you the example. If a woman is living in a house with a man, and that man keep on abusing that woman every day, vice versa, because women do the same thing too now, a few things will happen to that individual who is the abuser. You see them stop every day. Either the abused is going to get fed up of being abused for so long that she either pick up a gun, a knife, poison him, stab him, shoot him. He dies. Or the abuser will end up in prison. If the abuser abused children, same thing happens to them. The abuser. They end up in the prison for being abusive of children. If you abuse your organs, if you abuse them, if you keep on abusing your eyes, and you keep on abusing your liver, and you keep on abusing your stomach, you want to throw anything inside your stomach and tell it to take it. And shut up. If you keep on abusing your blood, not keeping it clean and healthy, after a while, after being abused for so long, your organs is going to turn on you. They either going to jail you, put you in prison. Prison means they're going to give you a sickness for years, like diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, eye troubles. When you abuse them for so long, they're going to give you a sickness, meaning they're going to put you in prison. And after a couple of years, if you don't start to treat them well, they're going to kill you eventually. But if they put you in prison and you become rehabilitated by using the right foods to take care of them, they will come back and they will take care of you properly. If you keep on abusing your organs, like a man abuse a woman and beat up every day, and she's turned and kill him eventually, your organs, after a couple of years of taking the abuse, they will kill you long term. They will give you cancer. They will give you high blood pressure. They will give you a stroke. They will give you a heart attack. They will give you liver disease. They will give you ileitis. They will give you colitis, Crohn's disease, IBS, bad circulation, varicose veins, and then death. That's when you abuse them, because they don't like being abused. Take it from me, man. Keep them well. Treat them well. Treat your eyes well. Give your eyes nourishment. Nourish them, especially if you have troubles in your family in the eyes. Treat them well. Clean them up. And then they will take care of you. But if you abuse them, they will turn around and they will harm you long term. Because lots of people in the world, in Grenada, in America, in the US, is dying from heart disease, is dying from complication of diabetes, is dying from kidney disease, is dying from kidney failure, is taking dialysis. Why? Because you were abusing these organs for a long period of time. And all of a sudden, they turn on you and they harm you, and then you want to come and say, what? Fix me now, after they damage your system. You have to prevent these diseases. And I am adamant about teaching the people how to prevent the disease. Don't get it. So, from the 3rd of January, I want you to put away 7 days. From the 3rd of January, I want you to put away 7 days. 7 days. And I want you to rest your organs. Clean them up. And give them a 7-day rest. And while you are resting them, I want you to implement some herbs and some juices and feed them. And when you do that for 7 days, you're going to see how good you're going to feel. And the reason why you're feeling good is because you are taking care of them and you are cleaning them up. And in turn, they are responding to you and making you feel good. 7 days from the 3rd of January. 7 days. Only 7 days. And every 3 months, you take time out and you give your organs a vacation and rest them and feed them juices, water, herbs. And you will see glaucoma will never come. Cataracts will never come. Retinitis pigmentosa will never come. Cancer will be scared of you. Herpes can't come. Scared. Why? Because your immune system is so strong that your cytotoxic cells and your phagocytes is right there to protect you from these devils, these viruses, these cancer cells. But if you keep on abusing them and want to put 3 meals, heavy meals every day in your body and work them day and night, night and day, even when you're sleeping you want to work them, they're going to harm you long term. And when they harm you, you want to run and get fixed in 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. You think what happened? Because you've been abusing them for so long, years and years, that it will take you years to fix them back. On the 3rd of January, 7 days, clean your system up. Go back to my video on the gallbladder flush and the program to follow a principle of cleaning your organs. For 7 days, rest them. Don't use them. Give them a rest, a break. And use the herbs and clean them up. And see how good you feel. Check your pressure, it drops. Check your sugar, it drops. Check your blood, it's clean. Because why? You are not abusing them. And they are not abusing you. Because once you abuse them, they're going to either put you in jail, them organs will do that, or they're going to take your life. Long term. Blessed love. I'll be in New York on Thursday next week, the 5th of January, till the following Thursday. And you can call Trisha. Trisha number is 718-469-0985. I think she's booked up for next Friday already, but you can make an appointment. And you could come in any kind of conditions you have. If you have x-rays, if you have ultrasounds, if you have blood work, you have a problem, bring all the blood work to me and we could work on that. I'm going to teach you how to stay well and prevent the disease. Next week, Thursday, on the 5th of January, if God give me health and strength, I'll be in New York City. All right? And you could call to make the appointment, 718-469-0985. Ask for Trisha. And you can make that appointment. Because I'm need it for 8 days. Sorry, 7 days. All right? So until, give Jehovah all the glory. Don't give it to no man. I don't want no glory. Because all wisdom and knowledge come from whom? Who it come from, Krista?
The man above.
The Most High. And be portrayed freely to the people. Push the love button. Blessed love. Any question, my dear?